Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another World Cup review. Australia won, Denmark nil, as Australia progresses to the round of 16. And as for Denmark, what can we say? It's saying disappointing, and a disappointment is an understatement, considering a lot of us had Denmark as dark horses with that squad they have: Eriksson, Højbjerg, Christensen, and overall some well-rounded players to not even make it out of their group and finishing dead bottom with just 1 point. It is really poor. And I look at that team and I go, there is experience, there is young players. What happened? The first game against Tunisia, they really had to win. They got a draw. I worried because I knew that after drawing Tunisia, they had to play France, and they were never gonna beat France or get a good result. They lost. They had to win against Australia because Australia beat Tunisia, and I said that if Australia go through, they deserve it because they were the side that actually managed to beat a Tunisia side who are probably the weakest in this group. They took their chances. Denmark didn't. Denmark just drew 0-0. So I think they'll look back at their group stage. They'll look back at their group stage and go, Tunisia, man, if only we had won that game. If only. Against France, look, fair enough. You're never gonna win that one. Australia, they were really at it. They knew that as long as Denmark don't score, they were gonna go through. And because that pressure built up on Denmark, and Australia kept on pushing, Australia kept on having the motivation to go for it, they scored. If going to this the game, both sides are on the same amount of points, I think both sides would have really gone for it. But because Denmark knew that they weren't really going to get the victory, they sort of just gave up really, and Australia took advantage of that. And Australia fully deserve to go through. They take on, who will they be taking on? Was it Argentina? Yeah, they'll be taking on Argentina from Group C as well. So for Australia, they are really a surprise package. The fact that they managed to finish higher than Denmark, I think was the real surprise. I think not many people would have expected Australia to finish second in this group. Maybe, like I said, Denmark, the real dark horses for a lot of people as well. So this World Cup is full of surprises. There's many more surprises coming as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of shocked at that, but what can we say? Denmark, almost like a Belgium side. Like at the time of recording, Belgium are out. They have the players. Maybe Belgium have more high quality players than the De Bruyne's, the Hazard, the Lukaku's, but it's almost the same. People expect a team like Belgium and Denmark to do well, but every time they get to semi-finals or quarterfinals or third place, they their expectation is higher because Denmark, getting to what, the semi-finals in the Euros, I believe it was, or something crazy, was overachieving for a Denmark side, right? And going to this World Cup, because they overachieved, people expected Denmark to do well, maybe a quarterfinals or even a semi-finals push in the World Cup. But the pressure on them, the high expectation on the players is so high that a team like Australia came out of nowhere with no expectation. People would have expected them to just be in it for, just be in it, take part in it, not gonna do quite well, not gonna make it through. And they came out of nowhere and got it done. That's how it is. Denmark, too much pressure. They have to go back and think, are we actually a side that should be going to the semi-final of the Euros or a quarter-final of a World Cup? Or are we more of a, let's try to get out of the World Cup group stage team, which they are. They have to retake now. A lot of these players might not be at their best in 4 years. Like Schmeichel might not play the next World Cup. Eriksson's gonna go older by 4 years. Højbjerg's gonna go older. You've got these older players getting older. You need to find players for the future, and they have to go again next World Cup for Denmark. It's very, very disappointing because I look at that squad and I go, there is so much potential. I want to see some of these players play. But unfortunately, Australia, who deserved it, got the victory and are through. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, that'll be it for today's review between Australia and Denmark. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's review. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you guys on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.